Welcome to our Clueless application. Here we are on the landing screen. You can see a welcome message. We have a game board. As discussed in our project plan, we use Java for the backend, and we're using the Java Spring Framework for the web services, which are basically just RESTful APIs. And the front end that you see here is just simple HTML5 with a little bit of CSS and JavaScript. Here in the top left is the game board itself. Here on the right is the name and location of each player, also the name and location of each weapon. Right below that, kind of in the bottom right here, is the name of the current active player along with their location and the list of cards that they have visible to them. So currently, Miss Scarlet is in the hallway between the hall and the lounge. Here in the very bottom section, you see these radio buttons are for making suggestions and accusations. And then on the very, very bottom, there's a drop-down menu with the possible legal moves. So for Miss Scarlet, she can currently move either to the hall or to the lounge. So we'll go ahead and select lounge and make a move. Notice that Miss Scarlet's location updated here in the active player box, as well as up here in the box that shows the game state of each player's location. We can then make a suggestion. So we're not going to suggest Mr. Green. We'll suggest Miss White with the rope. Make a suggestion. Notice that Miss White's location moved to the lounge. Notice this dialog box here, suggestion handled properly in next version. Fortunately, we were not able to fully implement the suggestion functionality in this initial release. I can then finish the turn. You see here now it's Colonel Mustard is the active player. Colonel Mustard's location is the lounge, the hallway between the lounge and the dining room. So the possible list of possible moves is correctly updated. So basically the entire game state has updated correctly. For this turn, I'm going to go ahead and open the developer tools in Chrome. We're monitoring the network, so I just want to show the API calls in action. So we'll go ahead and move to the dining room. You can see here there's a post to this RESTful API. And the response. There's also a status API we implemented to help manage the game state. Here again, we can make another suggestion. So for this one, let's suggest it was Professor Plum with a knife. Make the suggestion. Notice Professor Plum move to the dining room. Then we can finish the turn. So what we've shown is our application, how the UI is. We've shown the APIs, how the message and response go. And we've gone through a couple of turns and shown that the game state properly updates in the UI. And we've shown that the suggestion partially works. It moves a player to the room, but part of it is still remaining to be implemented. Thank you for watching our demo. Welcome back. There's one quick thing we forgot to show, which was the accusation functionality. Here I'm Mr. Green. I'm in the ballroom, and I'm going to go ahead and make some accusation of Colonel Mustard, and we'll say it's the revolver, and I will accuse And you see here it says you failed to find the murderer, at which point the game is basically over.